Here's the next project that I've been not confronting. I was going to paint this white because it obviously was white before, but front's got to be black, and I think it'll be a real problem to completely strip all this stuff down to white. So I got to pull all the wires out, get everything all cleaned up, and then paint this black. I'm going to try that rust paint, which worked good on some of this other stuff. So might as well get to it. By the way, here's the hood. I used Bondos in all of the seals there. There was some special glue, but I didn't mess with that. I just bonded it all up. It's plenty solid. Nothing moves. Here's my hood. I kind of gave up on it. A lot of paint and stuff on it, but I pretty much got it cleaned up and squirted with primer. Don't look too bad. This side here with all these little bubbles and thing, it probably caught on fire at one point in time. 2 or 3 layers of paint was flaking off. You can sort of see that in this area. But these weld patches I put in there, you can't really even tell they're there. And I welded and cleaned up this area right here. It looks pretty good, close enough. Just the inside of the hood after all. So all in all, I think I did a pretty good lick today. But I gotta strip everything out of here, brake lines, all the wires. Not that bad. It's gonna have some trouble getting some of them little rusted bolts out, and we'll give it a go and see what happens. That wasn't too bad. I got the harness out pretty much in one piece, and I don't want to mess with the heater hoses, but I pretty much got everything out of here. I don't know what that is, probably some kind of a choke cable or something. I decided not to take the brake lines off. It's just too much trouble to try to get all that just for a good looking brake line. They're rusty. I've painted black anyway. So next thing I'm gonna do is kind of wire brush it. I got some kind of a brake right here. It looks like something's weird with that shock tower. This one looks different inside. Looks like somebody might have tried to do something there. I'm going to take that off and see what I can find what's wrong with that. Maybe I might weld that before I go to painting on this thing. I squirted it up a little here. Looked quite a bit better. Bracket goes on it good. I kind of cleaned this up a bit under here. Put a little paint on it. Some of that anti-rust paint. It don't look too bad. So now I'm gonna see if I can't put that control arm and spring and everything back in. And at about the end of the day, I got most of this cleaned up. You can see the driver's side looks pretty good. Passenger side looks pretty good. The This is that rust stop paint, so it works good. Took a long time to get that all brushed out, cleaned up. Looks like I missed some places there. I still got to do my steering box in that area there. I think I will take those brakes out, so just make it easier to paint. Now this heater area is pretty good. Kind of redid another coat over this fender here. So all in all, it looks pretty good. Still got some there in the back. Take out that cross member and stuff, but it's a nice looking engine compartment compared to the way it was. Nice and shiny, and it'll dry just like that too. It'll be real gloss black. Next step in the cleaning saga, I want to go inside there and clean up this back part. I yanked this fender off, and see, everything's pretty dirty here, so I'm gonna pull off this cover and all this stuff, start cleaning it up, get that brake off of there, finish this engine compartment and front end today. I think that'll be a pretty good lick. Got this all cleaned up on the outside. On the inside, got the passenger side there all cleaned up pretty good, as much as I can get it with a wire brush. Got this side all cleaned up, except for a little bit right in there. But basically it's pretty much down to bare metal, and so now I can go ahead and squirt this with some black paint. Alright, I shot it again. You can still see some of it blowing around. I'm running out of that paint, but I got it all covered, and I mixed a bunch there with a lot of lacquer thinner in it. Just try to cover it. And I think I'm kind of done with this. Looks like that middle right there could probably stand a little more coating. But basically it's all painted black and cleaned up. Paint's like $25 a quart, so I'm not spending a lot. Looks like I need to shoot that one panel right there once more to get it wet. So that's what I did. I got about one gun left in my can. I'll use it to paint some little parts that I have left, but looks like my engine compartment's all black. Some of that fog looking stuff will come off of there. This side's all done. Got all the front of it. Took me about a quart of paint to do this. That's not too bad. Anything else I can just use cheap paint if I want to. I've actually got some acrylic enamel in there that will probably be good, but this stuff will definitely protect it from rust. And if I really want to get it super good, then I can use some acrylic enamel. Next thing I'm going to do is just do this side over here under the fender. I'm going to clean it up, wipe it down with some lacquer thinner, and just squirt primer on it. This stuff takes days to dry, so anyway, that's what I'll do, and then I think that'll be it for today. Now this turned out pretty good. Got that all wiped down and sprayed. And I didn't get too carried away. I don't want to get that white paint on my black. And then I just went over here and I retouched this side because it had quite a bit of dust in it. But anyway, so that's pretty much a done deal for the front. Hinge compartments all cleaned up. I think I'm going to let this stuff dry and then hit it once with some enamel paint, just to get any kind of orange peel or anything out of it. It'll look fine. So that ends the project. Front part of the car, all the sheet metal's done. All I got to do now is put in the suspension, and but that'll be a subject of a little different video. For now, it's a done deal.